video, I'm basically going to be talking about the home that we not just bought, because it marks a year now since we bought it, but we just moved into it because it was being renovated. So basically talking about the home that we purchased last year, just moved into it in December, and the renovations that we did. I'm pretty much going to be answering a question that a lot of people have asked because I posted a video on social media, on TikTok, that went viral, and also I did IG stories and things like that and got a lot of questions about. So the main question about the house, which you guys, have seen in the clips before, the before and after, the main question that I've gotten is, why didn't we purchase land and just build a brand new house? So what I've told a lot of people is that there's a lot of factors that go into buying a home. And there were a lot of factors that went in it for us. The reason why we didn't buy land is because where we're located, which is New Jersey, we're right outside of the city. We're 20 minutes from New York City. There's no land. So that was out of the question, because trust me, if there was land to purchase, we would definitely have done that. Secondly, we have 3 kids. Okay, we have 3 kids, a 16-year-old and 3-year-old twins. So at the time there were 2.5, and 15. So when we were purchasing a home, we first of all had to talk to our oldest daughter, because with that being said, us looking in other cities outside of where we're located now, that would take her away from her friends, and she's in high school right now. So it's kind of like just completely starting over again for her, and we didn't want to traumatize her, because that could be very traumatizing for a child, especially when their high school year, they're just they're into their sports, they have their friends, their graduating class, and just to take them away from that to start all over again can kind of be traumatizing, unless you're kind of like an army brat where you guys move all the time and you're used to that. This isn't the case. So we definitely had to sit down and talk to her and ask her if she was okay with moving to another city and starting all over again, going to a brand new school, things of that nature. Now, the reason we asked that is because we found houses outside of where we live and where she goes to school, which were within our budget and move-in ready, so we wouldn't have to do anything to it. It had pretty much what we wanted, and the price was right. So when we found those outside of the city that we're living in, we had to really talk to her. If we were just like parents that didn't give 2 fucks about what, excuse my language, about what our children think, then we would have just been like, you know what, no, sorry for you, we're gonna move anyways because you have no say. But we didn't. We asked her, and she literally cried. She cried, and it was understandable, because it's like, if you are not, first of all, she's a teenager, and not to say that if you're not like confident or whatever, that's what I was gonna say, if you're not confident, but if you don't want to be pulled away from your friends and have to move and readjust and start all over again. So I understood that, because I'm a millennial parent, and I knew how that was for me, because that did happen to me it was in middle school, not high school, so thankfully. But I know how it could be because I still already had my friends. But anyways, she did not want that, so we were like, okay, you know what, cool. So we had to sacrifice, and we had to, limit our house hunting in this area. So that left us, I wouldn't say little to no room, but it just limited us. Because first of all, in the area that we're in, it's very expensive. So homes that are ready to move in, ready and have pretty much everything that we want, were above our budget. And we were not, no, we were not trying to go over our budget. We wanted to stay as on top of our budget, or as, below our budget as possible. So we started looking at ugly homes. So we had our realtor show us around the whole city where we live, for homes, showed us all the homes for sale in our city. She pulled up a list for us, and we looked at it, and we saw the pictures, and we found several that were good. And we made offers on some. Some people were playing around and being shady, and we, snatched our offer off the table because we were not with it. I'm gonna do another video about that. I'm gonna do another video about, knowing when you're ready to purchase and things like that, and just like what we went through, like with the whole home buying process, because it was a lot. It was a lot. So back to the story, because I don't want to get off track. But yeah, we had our realtor show us all the houses or homes in our area that were run down, to say that wasn't like, our cup of tea, but we could definitely work with it renovations wise. So we did that, and we found this home that we're in now. And you guys seen the before pictures, so you saw what it looked like before. A lot of people say it was fine before, which, it could be some people's cup of tea, but it just wasn't ours. It wasn't to our liking. So with this home, when we purchased it, it was under our budget. It was way under our budget. We put in an offer, and then with what it took, the amount it took to do the renovations that we wanted, it came out to what our budget, a little under what our budget was, which was perfect. And it was a win-win. So I mean, even though there were a few things that we couldn't achieve with the home, it was okay, because sometimes you gotta sacrifice some things, just because. And with our situation, it was okay. Just know our next home, it's gonna be move-in ready and gonna have everything. So yeah. But with what we purchased it for, and then our renovations cost, it was perfectly in our budget, and we were good. So that's pretty much why we did what we did as far as buying this home and doing what we did to it. It was in our budget. Our daughter was able to stay in her school and, still be with her friends and do her track and cross country and things like that, without anyone, feeling any sort of resentment. So it worked out for us in the long run. So that's pretty much why we did what we did as far as us purchasing our home here. I mean, we're gonna be here for a while. We don't plan on going anywhere for a while. Wait till the kids get a little older. The oldest, she'll be in college. The little ones, they'll be in elementary school, and we'll figure out if we're gonna move or not. But for now, this is our, for now, maybe forever home. But that's why we did what we did as far as our home, just to answer those questions of people asking why we didn't just, go and buy land and, buy a home that was, already move-in ready and had what we wanted. There's just certain things that happen, or, you know, that you have to do. Like I said, we had to talk to our daughter to find out if she was okay with moving outside of the city, and she was not. So, which put us in a position where we kind of had to sacrifice and, deal with what we had around here and just turn it into something that we wanted. And that's what we did. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be doing another video as far as our home buying process, what it took, and just like everything we went through. It was a lot. When I tell you a lot, it was a lot. I'm also going to do a video also helping like others, because a lot of people have asked me, how do you know when you're ready to buy a home, and this, how did you guys know? So I'm definitely gonna go do a video on that to give you guys some insight. And guys, if you can just buy a house and you don't gotta do all this extra stuff, this is not for you. This is for people that are looking to buy a home in the future and just want to know things. I'm trying to give that information to people that want to use that information. So this is not for you guys that want to put your 2 cents in and be like, oh well, this is not for you, sis. Okay, this is for those that are looking and want to know the information and process of what we did and could use some of the tips that I'm giving for their future home buying. So that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. There will be lots more videos as far as our home buying process, helping you guys know when is the right time to purchase a home. And I'm going to be showing a lot of our befores and afters of rooms in our home. So stay tuned for that. Until next time, bye guys.